the sages spoke.
Alliteration.
Round the Mariatic Lake.
A lake in Egypt, the setting of Percy Shelley's poem, Witch of Atlas.
In the poem, the witch had a prophecy.
Spoke and set the cocks a-crow.
Another symbol of prophecy.
Swear by those horsemen, by those women.
The horsemen refer to an impending apocalypse.
These women could be the witches in Shakespeare's Macbeth or the Irish women in the arts.
Complexion and form prove superhuman. That pale, long-visaged company that err in immortality. Completeness of their passions won, and now they ride the wintry dawn.
This poem continues to follow an AABB rhyme scheme.
Whereupon Bulben sets the scene, here's the gist of what they mean.
Ben Bulben is a mountain in Ireland casting over Yeats' hometown.
Many times a man lives and dies between his two eternities.
This could be a reference to reincarnation or necromancy.
This is also an example of antithesis.
That of race and that of soul, and ancient Ireland knew it all. Whether man die in his bed, or the rifle knocks him dead, a brief parting from those dear is the worst man has to fear.
A brief parting is a little.
No matter how much strife is endured throughout life, there will always be hope that it will get better. After death, the wretched things that have occurred take permanence.
Though gravediggers' toil is long, sharp their bodies,
Say jura.
their muscles strong. They but thrust their buried men back in the human mind again.
This is the remembrance of the dead.
You that Mitchell's prayer have heard.
Reference to Irish nationalist John Mitchell.
Send war in our time, O Lord.
This is a book by C.J. Driver.
Know that when all words are said and a man is fighting mad, he completes his partial mind.
He comes to a greater understanding and can understand the flaws in himself and the world.
For an instant stands at ease, laughs aloud, his heart at peace.
Seeing other people's horrors, he realizes his problems aren't so bad.
Even the wisest man grows tense with some sort of violence. Before he can accomplish fate, know his work, or choose a mate.
Many people were affected by the war and had to temporarily put aside their civilian desire.
Poet and sculptor do the work.
This is an apostrophe to Irish poets and artists throughout the ages.
Nor let the modish painter shirk.
Do not let the popular neglect their responsibility.
For what his great forefathers did.
The culture must be kept going.
Bring the soul of man to God, make him fill the cradles right.
It is necessary to pass down the traditions to our younger generation.
Measurement began our might, forms the stark Egyptian thought, forms that gentler Phidias wrought.
An ancient Greek sculptor.
Michelangelo left a proof on the Sistine Chapel roof, where but half-awakened Adam can disturb globe-trotting madam.
This refers to the painting, The Creation of Adam.
Till her bowels are in heat, proof there's still a purpose set, before the secret working mind.
This refers to the God-brain theory regarding the creation of Adam. Okay, referencing God, the angels, and Eve, making the outline of a brain.
Profane perfection of mankind.
Alliteration. This is a nod to the accurate anatomy and rampant nudity on the walls of the churches at the time.
Quattrocento put in paint.
This was the period of 15th century Italian art and architecture. This included Donatello, Giovanni Bellini, Leonardo da Vinci, and Sandro Botticelli.
On backgrounds for a god or saint, in gardens where the soul's at ease.
Here the rhyme scheme changes to AABCC.
Where everything that meets the eye, flowers, grass, and cloudless sky, resemble forms that are or seem when sleepers wake and yet still dream.
I forget. This represents the surreal nature of paintings and how people tend to see what they want instead of what is truly there.
And when it's vanished, still declare, with only bed and bedstead there, that heavens had opened.
This exhibits the demonic world and possibly divine intervention.
Gyres run on, and when that greater dream had gone, Calvert and Wilson, Blake and Claude,
Irish painters,
prepare to rest for the people of God. Palmer's phrase, but after that.
This probably refers to English linguist Harold E. Palmer.
Confusion fell upon our thought.
Cheers!
Irish poets, earn your trade. Sing whatever is well made.
Continue creating with pride and quality.
Scorn the sort not growing up, all out of shape from toe to top. They're unremembering hearts and heads, base-born products of base beds.
Ignore those who refuse to become spiritually enlightened because they are a hindrance.
Sing the peasantry, and hard-riding country gentlemen. The hardiness of monks and after, porter drinkers' randy laughter. Sing the lords and ladies gay, those that were beaten into the clay.
Whoa.
Through 7 heroic centuries, cast your mind on other days, that we in coming days may be the indomitable Irishry. Huzzah!
Huzzah!
Remember all the Irish throughout the ages. Remember the humble beginnings and the times we barely scraped by. Never forget the past, but look toward a bright future. We are in control now. Status and wealth will soon be ours, so long as we continue the unbreakable link of brotherhood.
Yay!
Yay!
Wow, we're free. You guys don't sound very excited.
Yay!
Yay! Under Bear Ben Bulben's head,
Alliteration.
Drumcliff churchyard, Yeats was laid. An ancestor was rector there. The
Person in charge of a parish.
long years ago, a church stands near. By the road an ancient cross, no marble, no conventional phrase. On limestone quarried by the spot, by his command these words are cut.
This is Yeats' epitaph on his gravestone.
Cast a cold eye on life, on death.
Transcend into a spiritual state, which disregards the limits of life and death.
Horsemen pass by.
Don't let the apocalypse come yet.
Him was born to help him with his work each day. He'd drop by the curry there every more. Whack up a darn, dance to his heart, go up the floor. Hear trotters shake.